What's up, guys? Welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. We're back today with the Foresight Sports GC3 launch monitor, also known as the Bushnell Launch Pro. All right, we're connected to the FSX 2020 golf simulation software to go out and do some on-course play. We're gonna play 9 holes for you guys, and we're actually out here at Beaver Hills Country Club, a course I've never played, and a course that's included with that base purchase package of the GC3, so I figured it'd be a perfect course to show. I also messed with the weather a little bit. I made it cloudy. It's in the afternoon and it's raining a little bit. So these are some things that some people may have not seen for the FSX 2020 software that I wanted to show off a little bit. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and dive right in and get started because we have to play 9 holes here and I wanna get through it all. I set the gimmies to 8 feet, so I figured that'd be plenty good enough to show you guys some putting, but at the same time move the game, at a decent speed, So looks like a pretty straightforward par 4 here, 388 yards downhill. Been hitting my driver pretty good lately, getting it back tuned in. I was crushing it for a little while and then I lost it with some hooks, and I feel like I'm kind of getting it tuned back in now. So see how we can do this round. All right, perfect. That's what I was looking for. I've just been trying to get that path and that face just squared up nicely. I was coming in with a really closed face for a little while there and was causing some really bad, almost duck hook misses, which were very challenging, obviously. That left us with only 97 yards to go. So nice little approach shot left here. A little bit uphill, so kind of in between for me because that's like a wide open 58 degree. So I think I'm gonna hit a 54 and just not get after it. I got a little green to work with behind it. Greens are set to soft. I figure it's raining outside, so that's appropriate. I think it's fun how you can adjust all that stuff when you're going out to play a round of golf here in FSX. The ball characteristics I do appreciate a lot inside of this software. All right, that's on target. Oh, did I let a little too much off? That's all right. Hop and stop. And it's a gimme within 5 feet. Oh man, I want to show some putting. I didn't expect to be stuffing my first approach shot, but we'll take that. We're 1 under through 1, hole number 2, 488 yards. Oh, and that's just, all right, so wait a second. This is a dog leg, it's 233. Oh, wow. So I'd either have to try to maybe cut this ball a little bit. It's only 250. Well, you know what? I've been able to play a little fade with my driver. So I think that we'll just try to set ourselves up for a little bit of a fade. I won't try to crush it. All right. See if I can maybe fade this just a little bit around that corner. That would work out really well. All right, let's hope that I'm on the right line. Oh, it could work out so well. Stop right there in the fairway. Hold up ball. It's exactly what I was trying to do. I couldn't do that again if I got 10 tries. All right, so it's uphill 200 yards. 18 feet uphill, that's pretty significant. This is a fun course so far. I like the dog leg there. So if I just got this, let's see here, it's 191 right there. If I just hit like a strong 5-iron with like a little draw, I aim just a little bit right of that pin, could it roll up there? Regardless, should set myself up decent anyway, but let's see if we can play that. I can usually carry my 5-iron 190, 195 pretty easily if I hit it well. Oh, I overcooked that draw big time. That's gonna be a bunker shot. Oh, where's it gonna land? In the bunker. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, what do we got here? 14 yards. The only thing I'm noticing so far about this course, and I would encourage you guys to go check out some of my other videos, is I don't think that it has the 3D grass that's actually on a lot of the courses. Now this could be a first cut outside the green, so we'll have to pay attention to that once we get into some rough. So do make sure you check out my FSX Play video, which is the new software that's coming very soon. the graphics are really enhanced. It's going to be, you know, for users that own FSX licenses. So you're going to have access to FSX Play. Really, really cool stuff. Now let's go over a couple features really quick. Once you're up close here, if you wanted to see your lie, you can hit the ball with the two little squiggly lines. It shows you your lie. It takes you up to the green, actually drops some balls down, and so you can kind of see the undulation and where things are rolling. And then you can also turn the grid on, which I usually always turn on, and you can kind of see where things are flowing as well. All right. There's some other things you can do, you know, rewind your shots. You can do a bird's eye view that takes you up above. All right, and shows you where things are. It even shows the rain falling from up above. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so 14 yards. I have penalties off. I actually, the penalty system in this version of FSX, I find a little bit too challenging, like unpredictable, and they're working on that in the new version. So penalties are off. So 14 yards. Let's see what we can do here. Just didn't get it to stop, but that's perfect because I'm going to be able to show you guys putting. And I think this leaves us with a birdie putt if we can sink this, so no complaints. What do we have? 13 feet, only an inch uphill, so it's playing about 14 feet. It's breaking right to left. I aim right inside my sim. I don't even go over and aim at all on the computer. That's what I like about the camera you know, setup that GC3 offers. My stimp, I want to say, is pretty close to my turf. Haven't messed with it much lately. Let's see what we can do here. I just left it short. I just needed to hit it. I kind of knew it when I hit it. You got to get the ball there if you're going to make it. All right, we're still one under though, and through two. So let's see what we can put together here. Another little dog leg to the left. Lots of tree line. Lots of tree line. What is this? 260 to that corner. All right. Just gonna try to throw one down there straight, not get too cute with it here. Let's see what we can do. 18 feet downhill, so it's gonna carry a little bit extra. Got some bunkers up there on the left. Now, if you guys are looking to purchase a GC3, I want to make sure, oh, that's exactly what I was trying to do. I really crushed that thing and got a bounce and everything with that elevation. I mean, I think that ball carried 280. Where's the carry on that? Club head speed was 107. Carry distance was 284. So that downhill obviously gave me a nice little boost. Let's see here, 53 yards. If you guys are looking to purchase the GC3, what I was saying is I want to make sure you email me because I'll connect you with the sales director there. They take excellent care of my viewers. Want to get you guys hooked up, and it helps support the channel too, which I appreciate. So 53 yards. All right, good idea there. Looks like it's running a little bit right to left. I love how the grid activates, you know, within a certain distance. Gives you a good idea. You don't have to zoom forward or anything. I do have the aiming marker on. You don't have to turn that on. That's an option. Some people don't like it, the little aiming marker, the pole. I think it's called the aiming pole. Just shows you where you're aimed though. Just left it short. Just left it short. Well, when you have a pin on the front of the green like that and you're trying to get it close, guess that's a risk you take. Now I'm only 18 feet away. I'm gonna have to get this close for par. 18 feet. That's a challenge the way this is gonna roll out. So I'm probably only gonna try to carry it, you know, just to my screen, I would think. All right, not a bad play, all considering. All right, got it within 5 feet. All right, I know the gimmies are set at 8, but I'll take that for how things are rolling out there. So 169 yards, love the water feature. Let's do a flyover. We haven't done a flyover yet. I like doing those. All right, well protected by the bunkers all around. Little downhill. Can I cut a 7-iron? Because I think that's what it's gonna take to get there. I mean, I just don't think I can get an 8 there. All right, let's see if we can maybe play a little bit of a cut. Take a little off the 7-iron. Not double cross it, obviously. It's not cutting the way I wanted it to, but the distance should be close. It's gonna roll up a little bit. Not a bad ball, I'll take it. I will take it. All right, 17 feet. We have a look at birdie. I'd love to know what you guys think of what I've shown on the GC3 so far. We talked a lot about the specs in the first video. If you haven't seen that first look video, make sure you check it out. All right, really cool stuff. Ask your questions in the comments below. You know, I know a lot of people have them on the way. You know, so if you have any questions or anything, make sure you comment below and I'll get answers for you. So it's playing, what, 16 feet or so? And I know I left that other one just a little bit short, but this has a lot more break to it. Like I said, I'm aiming right inside my sim. Oh, I had the speed and didn't have the break. All right, that's okay. That's all right. Left it a 1.5 feet short there, 1.5 feet to the right, I should say. But we're still 1 under through 5. We're cruising along at a decent pace here. All right, shows you how fast you can play 9 holes of golf in a simulator. I mean, you really can cruise through, even if you have multiple people. If everybody just steps up to the ball, it's amazing how fast you can play. So what do we have going on here? 250. I mean, I can't hit driver. This is an extremely, extremely tight hole. So I think I'm gonna have to hit a 3 hybrid up there, which should get me up there about 220, 230, and then play up from there. Because I mean, you're not gonna cut one around there. There's just no way. There's just no way. Let's see what we can do here. Could hit 3 wood, but I'm a little more comfortable with this club. Oh, it's got to go though. That's going to be trouble. That's going to be trouble. Only carried about 210 or 215. Well, lesson learned there. Okay, and as you can see, now this is more of like a punch-out scenario. Oh, this hole is challenging. You can see my aiming pole right in the middle of the fairway. I mean, I think it's my only chance, is just to get out here in the fairway and then try to stick it close and get up and down. What a challenging hole. I appreciate it though, you know? I mean, could I have hit driver? Man, I don't know. I mean, I should have hit 3 wood. I really should have hit 3 wood. So let's just go ahead and get up and over. All right, stop in the fairway. Jeez, I ended up in the rough. But they don't have the tall rough like I was talking about. So something for you guys just to understand. Other courses I've shown actually has that 3D grass. So whether it's not implemented and that's how this course plays, I'm not sure, but just so you understand. Graphics are very different on a lot of the courses in FSX 2020. So it's good to show something different here. 92 yards downhill. We got to try to stick this close. Pulled it. Pulled it a little bit. Come on, spin back. Nope. Oh, I left myself a 20-foot par putt. Oh. All right. This hole is going to take advantage of me. We were 1 under. I was so excited. Off to just a running start there. 6 inches downhill though, so this is only playing about 14 feet with a decent amount of break. Almost got our par. Almost got it. Left her just a little bit to the right. We're back to even. What a challenging course. I mean, look at this hole. Another dog leg. 405 yards though. Not a long hole. All right, if I can throw it right up there, maybe past that bunker. I kind of like that spot right there. All right, let's see if we can get another good drive down there. Ever since I switched and got fitted, I'll tell you what, if you haven't been fitted for a driver, it was like 4 years, over 4 years since I got fitted for a driver, and went to a completely different shaft. I'm playing this Ventus Black and a Sim 2, and just everything about my drive changed. I mean, I lowered my spin by over 1,000. Just unbelievable, the results. And my dispersion has gotten much, much better. Oh, I hit that thing really well. Carried 275, I think. Look at it roll downhill. That thing is gone. Gone. 107 club head speed, getting closer to 110. Getting closer to 110. I've been working really hard on getting, just using my ground forces. It's not about swinging as hard as making a good swing for me, and I tend to generate, better speed that way. Oh, let's see here. 87 yards, 7 feet downhill. I think that's 58 is going to do it again. Oh, let's see here. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I hit way up on my driver. See how it's 8 degrees angle of attack up? I've always hit way up, and now I'm at an 8-degree head where I was at a 10.5, before. All right, let's see if we can get this close. Almost a similar shot as before. Got to let a little bit off. At the right distance, or did I leave it short? I just left it short. I was worried about that last one downhill that just went a little too far. All right, 21 feet, uphill 4 inches. Pretty significant break left to right again. Playing about 25, 26 feet. I think I just hit a little too hard. That was the line too. That was the line. So we walk away unscathed. Another par, not a bad thing. And a par 5 that may be scoreable. Let's check it out here. Another dog leg. What's it put us around there? So we have a chance here. We can drive here. That last par 5 was not as scoreable as I would have liked. So if I could play a little bit of a fade again on this, maybe cut it around that corner like we did on that one hole, it would be very favorable so we could get up by the green. It is a little uphill. That was towards the toe. Of course, it's gonna counteract everything. I hit it really well. It's gonna leave us in trouble. It's gonna leave us in some trouble. You wanna fade the ball here. Oh, well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. My home course here, Warwick Hills Country Club, is a very side-by-side golf course. And so what you do is you just play the other fairway. So it's about 200 yards, and it looks like I'd have an opening. So I'm gonna play a 5-iron right down this side of this other fairway because I have a good approach at my green, rather than trying to go around. I think that's the play. Whoops. I overdrew it a little bit, but I think it's gonna keep us far enough away from those trees, and we're gonna have a decent approach at the green, so it's not a bad thing. I just kind of, oh no! It told us it was out of bounds because it marks it per hole versus on the fairways, and it's actually not supposed to do that. So we'll actually take a mulligan on that, which is not a big deal. And that's something that I'll have to just let the team at Foresight Sports know that you obviously should be able to play the other fairways just like you would in any golf course. So we're gonna have to actually lay up here, no big deal. I'm probably going to try to turn a pitching wedge around the corner here a little bit to give myself some extra distance. So we'll try to give a hard draw on a pitching wedge, not too much. There we go. All right, not a bad play. Not a bad play. Lays us up on the first cut there. All right, not bad for a rainy day, right? And I told you guys I would turn the rain off so I could show you how this works. So check this out. Let's say the rain's clearing up a little bit. I can just take that off. You can make it rain harder if you want. You could have it clear all the way up, all on the fly. So it's gonna be blue sky, no rain now. Totally changing things up. Our day just got better. We still have a decent approach shot here. Not bad for a little layup. Would have been very similar to the other approach that I was going for, so not a bad thing. Let's see if we can get this close. Get back down to 1 under here. Hopefully not too much. I just felt like I crisped it. Yep, a little too much. Just been a little long and a little short with the 58 today. A little long, a little short. All right. So definitely left myself a long birdie putt. It's playing about 14 feet with a pretty significant break. Let's see if we can get this thing in the hole here. Nope, that was a lot of break. That was a lot of break. I gave it a chance. I gave it its roll, left it 3 feet from the cup there. Not a bad putt, but not the birdie we were looking for. 128 yards, a foot uphill. That's gonna be a pitching wedge for me. A little water off to the right there, not in play so much, a little bit. I mean, if you were to push it way over there, you'd have some trouble. All right, let's see if we can get this thing close. I think I pulled it just a little bit. Yep, got a little extra distance with my pull and a little bit to the left of the target line. 20 feet away from the pin. 6 inches downhill. Once again, a 14-foot putt, which I was used to because I just hit that. Now, if I can play this, you know, these greens have actually been challenging. They really have. Lots of break, lots of undulation on these greens. It's been a challenging course, honestly. If I could finish even, I'd be happy. About 14 feet. Watching that break. Give me one. Oh, gosh, man, does it get closer? Does it get closer than that? I mean, that was a really good putt, in my opinion. Really good putt. All right, let's wrap it up here on hole number 9. Give ourselves one last good drive. We're gonna try to cut the corner maybe just a little bit here. All right, got a tree kind of popping out just a tiny bit on us there. That might actually be a correction that they can make sometimes if a tree gets a little too close to a you know, tee box. It's not necessarily that close. That can be a correction, so it's very possible that's the case. So I'll actually try to aim just a little bit left and fade the ball anyway because it's going to the right. That was the duck hook miss I told you guys about. The duck hook miss that I told you guys about. Just a closed club face. It was off the toe. Couldn't have been a worse. Well, it's going to tell us out of bounds even though we're on the fairway. So guess what? I'm going to go ahead and take my mulligan because I would be able to hit that. And we'll see if we can correct it. All right. So it looks like on this course they have some programming to do with the other fairways not being out of bounds, which is not a big deal. Not a big deal. Obviously, that'd be playable in real life. All right, let's see if we can correct that. That was a big miss. That's the miss I was telling you guys about. There it is. That's what I was trying to do. Go ball. I feel like I gave myself, you know, a little too much there because it was a big miss and now I have a decent drive. But hey, it's all for fun, right? It's all for fun and demonstration. 96 yards, 8 feet uphill. Probably gonna hit a soft 54 rather than trying to go after my 58. Oh, not bad, but I don't think it's gonna be within gimme zone. 10 feet, can I sink it and end up 1 under? 1 under with a minor handicap of my drive. We'll call it a breakfast ball, right? I mean, I jumped right out here and started playing. I'll take that. What do we got? Just a little break left to right. It's uphill, so it's playing about 13 feet. I only have to aim just a little bit left here. Just a little bit. 13 feet. Oh, I didn't deserve it anyway. Left it short, the uphill got me. We end up even at Beaver Hills Country Club, and I'll be honest with you. I mean, that's a fun course. It's challenging. I mean, very challenging. Excuse me, I've never played out there before. I like courses that make you work the ball. I like courses that are tree lined, so you really can't get away with missing your drive every single tee. A lot of things like that. But we got through 9 holes. It probably took us not even just over 20 minutes to go play 9 holes. I mean, I think that's a great example of how fast you can go play around in the simulator. The Foresight Sports GC3. I really do think, now that I'm getting a little acclimated to it, I've had it here for a few days. I mean, this thing is fitting right into a marketplace where, I mean, it has a very good advantage. I mean, it's portable. The camera technology is obviously, very, very accurate based on everything I've looked at so far, between the putting, the short chipping, driving, irons, everything. It's the first time you guys I think have seen driving so far. So, I'm very happy with it. Even the club data, I really like the club data that I'm seeing. The path is honestly a lot of data for me. Angle of attack. Put that in combination with the ball data, and I don't need face angle necessarily. It's nice to have, and if you need it, you need another camera to properly measure it, and you're gonna have to step up the GC Quad. And this might be something where you buy the GC3 now, and after having it for a while, if you see the need to step up to quad, this would be your kind of entry level into that. So a perfect stepping stone in the marketplace. I think they've done a really good job, and I'm glad that I was able to go out and show you guys 9 holes here in the FSX 2020 software. Make sure you let me know anything else you'd like to see. I'll obviously do some more here soon, but I really had a lot of people that said, hey, will you go out and play a golf course? So this is a golf course I knew nothing about. I do think the graphics have an edge on some of the other courses I've shown. Check out my Abu Dhabi. I think I played either 9 or 18 holes out there. That's one of my favorites. I showed the farms in the first one, another really cool course. I like this course a lot. It's just like I noticed that like 3D grass was missing. That was interesting. I'll have to ask them about that. So could be an early developed course, but I think it was released in 2020 or 2021 from what I saw. So love to hear what you guys think. So make sure you comment below. All right. As always, I appreciate you watching. Like I said, if you're looking to purchase a GC3, make sure you shoot me an email. I'll pin it to the top of the comments and put it in the description. As always, appreciate you guys watching. Take care.